All right, hockey fans, welcome to another edition of Wolves Hockey Show, the number one ranked hockey themed show on Lakes Region Public Access. Back with us, Coach Kuhns. Good to have you home, buddy.
Happy to be back.
Well, we got a great ton of action here with the Wolves. Busy weekend. There's a lot going on in the program. But before we get to some highlights, news, and clips and all that kind of stuff, I want to talk a little bit about the history of the Wolves program. This is actually our 10th season of hockey. It's only our 5th here in Laconia exclusively, but it's our 10th season of hockey. Coach, when you came into the Wolves program, a lot's changed since then. What have some of the changes been, and what brings us to this moment here?
Yeah, I think since I started here, we've added some youth programs that didn't exist before. So, that's been exciting for kids in this area.
Absolutely. We got some images we're going to show you right now, starting from our past and taking us up to our present. So this is our 10th season of hockey with the New England Wolves. We started off in 2011-12 season in Waterville Valley as just one junior team. The following season, Colin Bork, New Hampshire native from Bow, became the first direct to NCAA Division I commitment. In the 2016-17 season, everything changed and we moved the program here to Laconia. We've experienced a lot of success since that time. And then in 2018-19, it took an even greater change when Coach Kuhns and myself were able to purchase the program and add a ton of youth teams into the program. And a lot's changed and an exciting future lies ahead. And one of the hallmarks of the program, whether it's when it started in Waterville or since Laconia, has always been the emphasis on player development. Being in a remote location where kids can focus on hockey. Coach, in your experience, what has been the mission for the program in terms of player development?
Yeah, I think just making every player that's puts a Wolves uniform on, trying to help them maximize their potential and get better on the ice.
When you look at us comparably to a lot of other programs, we have smaller numbers of teams, and then we also have more ice time for those teams. And that's translated, it's been a big part of our on-ice success. In addition to that, it's not just team practices. It's a lot of skill development, really promoted by Coach Kuhns here as our Director of Player Development. He's on the ice with each of the teams and focusing on getting better at each level. Coach, what position do you take when you try to implement skills with each team? What's your goal with each team when you do that?
Yeah, I think an important thing is to try to have drills where you can work on the technique from every player. It's not just putting drills and going through the motions, but where you can try to execute things with the right technique, and then doing those at a game speed.
In a clip, we're going to show you a recent skill session. So here's a recent clip of an afternoon skill session we had. We've had a lot of ice time this year where players can focus on individual self-improvement. This is with our U16 Academy kids and then also our EHLP players. Each kid was taken through a station-based practice where they're working on puck skills, shooting, pass receiving, and then just their overall game. It makes a big difference when you're incorporating individual skill work and then adding on your team practices, making your teams improve in addition to those individual team practices. This one was a lot of fun. We look forward to more throughout the season. Now, Coach, now to the game highlights. Tell me about the U14s.
U14s went 1-1 this past weekend, including a 6-1 win over Manchester.
That team is still sitting right in the top of the standings in the New Hampshire Granite State Tier 2 Hockey League, and looks like they're poised for some big things.
Yeah.
We got a clip we're going to show you right now. So here's action from Sunday. Up in Waterville Valley, the U14s took on the Seacoast Spartans. It's a good back and forth affair. Evan Guerin gets zone entry. There's a turnover, and Finn Harris jumps up into the rush, makes a great individual play and great finish. Wolves would lose this game, finish with a split record of 1-1, but great effort by Finn on that play. Nice goal by Finn there. Good clip of a defenseman jumping up in the rush.
Local guy, nice goal.
Yeah.
Coach, the U16s had a couple games this weekend. How'd those go?
Yep, U16s went 2-0. We played the Valley Warriors, which are now playing out of Exeter, New Hampshire. And it was two good, solid games. They played really well. We got a lot of contributions from different guys throughout the lineup, including Zach Spacuzza's first goal of the season, Brandon Johnson's first goal of the season, Brody Rollins saw action in both games, and team did really well. Got a couple clips we're going to show you right now. Here's action from Saturday. Wolves are on the power play. Mikas Krupans gets a shot to the net. It's deflected, though, and Nick Therian picks it up. He goes back to Mikas. Puck gets through, and Ryan Bosquet finishes at the side of the net. Wolves won this game 6-1. And here's action from Sunday. Offensive zone faceoff for the Wolves. Clean win by Charles Day. Peyton Vachon gets a shot through. It's deflected by Day out in front. Wolves would take the 1-0 lead at this point and finish the game with a 9-1 win. Great job, guys. Now, the EHLP team, Coach, they had 3 overtime ties this week. A lot of close games, battling back and forth. Tell me a little bit about the EHLP team.
Yeah, like you said, last 3 games went to overtime. Came out on the wrong end of those, but team's battling hard and coming pretty close to victory. So I'm sure they'll get that one soon.
One of the games, I believe that was last Tuesday, they were down 5-3 with about 3 minutes to go. Made it 5-4, made it 5-5, went to overtime. What kind of, in your experience, Coach, when you have games like that where teams are competing and battling and overcoming those deficits late, what does it say about team character?
Yeah, I think it shows that you're not giving up on the game. So, there's a lot of character guys on that team, and looking forward to the rest of the season with them.
Absolutely. Got a couple clips we're going to show you right now. So we apologize to any fans. We've been experiencing some technical difficulties. We don't have images or video from the games here at Merrill Fay Arena, but always there's pictures available from Tim Muller, and there's updates on our social media. We were able to get the broadcast, though, from Sunday's game in Hooksett against the Avalanche. This is a great power play here in the second period. Wolves controlling the puck. They make a play to the net, and Alec Jewett, acquired right before Christmas, scores his first goal in a Wolves uniform. Wolves were to lose this game, but they earned the overtime point. So, Coach, EHL didn't have any games last weekend. They're back in game action this weekend. Who's been playing well? Who's poised for a big week ahead?
Yeah, I think, all season we've been getting consistent efforts from the first line there. Goaltending has been really good as well. So definitely looking forward to see what other guys step up.
Yeah, and they got a lot of games coming. We have one this week, bunch in the weeks ahead. So a lot of college coaches are counting on those games so they can play their best at the right time of the year and be seen by some colleges.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, we got an interview coming up with one of those players. Tell me a little bit about Nick Bosch.
Nick Bosch is a 2001 defenseman from New York State. He's been a good player for us all season. So,
here comes the interview with Nick.
All right, with me now is Nick Bosch, defenseman for the Wolves EHL team. Nick, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, late notice, but big debut on the Wolves show. Mm-hmm. Nervous at all, or?
No, not at all.
Great. All right. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you started playing hockey?
I'm from Highland Falls, New York. It's right next to West Point. It's like an hour north of New York City. I grew up playing for Bear Mountain. It's right next to my town. And then as I grew up, I started to play in New Jersey. I played on the Avalanche, Hitmen, Colonials. And then last year I played at Millbrook Prep. And then this year I'm here.
What led you to the Wolves program?
This year I was looking for somewhere to play, and I was looking at the EHL teams, and Donnie Feldman on our team is from the same town as me. So I talked to him, and he had nothing but good things to say about the team and our coaches, and felt like it would be a good decision.
What do you think about the program now that you've been here for for some months, and with the practices and the schedules and stuff like that.
I like it. I think our practice schedule is really good. We're on the ice 2 times a day, and we lift, and our video sessions. I think the drills we do really help us out, and the drills we do in practice help for our style of play in the games. So,
yeah, okay. We've had a little break now, and about 13 games left in the regular season. What are you looking forward to? What do you expect from the team going forward here?
I'm just looking forward to an end goal, making playoffs. 13 games left. It's kind of crunch time, so hopefully we make playoffs and Final Four.
Yeah, a lot of hockey here coming at us. So you can always check the website for the game schedules and come see a game in person. All right, Nick, thanks.
Yep, thank you.
Great interview there, Coach, with Nick Bosch. In your opinion, what has he brought to the team?
Yeah, Nick's a really big guy, plays defense, but he can skate and moves the puck really well. So it really helps us, in our breakouts and transition a lot.
Where do you project, he's an 01 birth year, where do you project him to be in the next couple years?
Yeah, I think he has one more year left of junior hockey, and then I think he'll be a player that a lot of colleges will be interested in.
Yeah, and then, academically, I think he's done pretty well too, so he'll have kind of a lot of...
Prep school guy.
Yeah. Prep school guy, yeah. Coach, tell me what we got going on with the 14s.
Oh, 14s have some games this weekend.
They do.
Coming up.
They have Manchester and Keene.
Okay.
Coach Trimble's writing is a little bit off.
Yeah.
Struggles with it. But 2 games, they should do pretty well.
Yeah, should be 2 good matchups, 2 in-state rivals.
That's right.
How about the U16s?
U16s, we have Cyclones on Saturday morning, and then we have the Avalanche again, who we played last time we played them was a 4-3 game. It was a good game. We played them on Sunday morning. Both are morning games, so should be pretty good for us.
Good early starts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
P team coming up. What we got there?
Oh, a lot of games Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. So Vermont tomorrow should be a good matchup.
Yeah, I think they have the Avalanche only one of those games. I think it's 2 out of 3 is against Vermont, so that'll be a good test for them again. Yeah. EHL starting back up this week. They had practice today. How they look?
Yeah, good practice today. Game coming up on Thursday, also against the Lumberjacks. So that one's in Laconia.
That's great. We should get some fans for that one. What do you think?
Yeah, a little Thursday matinee.
Now we also have a big U10 tournament, the Deep Freeze tournament up in the Waterville Valley. Our U10 team is composed of kids from other youth hockey programs in the state, smaller town programs, and they come to play tournaments with the Wolves organization. The games we played right up in Waterville, we get one on Friday at 5:40 or 4:45, 2 on Saturday, and if we play well, we earn Sunday. Who on the U10 sticks out to you, Coach?
I got to say, Tyler Mull, like Liam, Eternal, a couple good players. Saw a nice goal from Tyler this past weekend. So hopefully he saves some for this weekend coming up.
Yeah, he's going to get big minutes this weekend. I think we got like 12 skaters, 14 skaters in that ballpark. So a lot of minutes, a lot of hockey for Tyler. He'll be ready to go.
Yeah, should be a good weekend.
Now, to your left, Coach, we have one of the jackets that we give out to at the end of games to the kids in the locker room. They share that in the locker room. Tell me a little bit of the story of the jacket. How do we pass that around? How is that shared amongst the team, and what does that signify?
Oh, the guys normally give out a jacket to kind of I'd say most valuable player or someone who's done something really well for the team that day. In terms of the symbolism, I don't know. I don't know.
We got some different jackets, and we'll show you in a clip coming up here. But like you said, I think it's a great way for guys in the team to share their experience and to share who they thought stood out in the game and reward each other internally.
Yeah, I think anytime you can get a a kid to focus on his teammates instead of himself is a positive experience.
Couldn't agree more. We got a couple images we're going to show you right now. So here's some of the Wolves 14s. That's Trevor Lemaire in a recent game getting the fireman's jacket. Here's the U16s. That's Brendan Johnson. EHLP, that's Zach Giblin. Here's Dennis Danilov on the EHL team getting their jacket. Cam Fusco on the 14s. Brendan Folan. And then Alex Gunderson on the 14s, followed up by Cam Young on the 16s. Great way to share, build a team, have team unity and cohesion, and it's a fun reward after each game.
More information on the Wolves program, you can go to any-wolveshockey.com.